Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dustin Focht.
Bailey, thank you. Indeed, it's a privilege and an honor to be here, and thank you all so very much for taking some time out of your day to support us. We really appreciate it. Bailey, I understand you've got some questions for me.
Dustin, what do you see as the most important qualities of a livestock auctioneer?
Bailey, that's a great question. Integrity, professionalism, honesty. I think those are characteristic traits that when you start out as a youngster, I think when you're impressionable, if you can maintain those qualities as you grow up, I think youngsters have a tendency to gravitate towards you. I certainly have tried to emulate some of those folks that have taught me those valuable lessons and character traits, and hopefully I can reciprocate those to youngsters that look at me at that way. So,
what is the purpose of the Livestock Marketing Association?
Bailey, great question. Again, it's to support those local livestock markets that obviously believe, like all of us do, that a competitive market as far as support for local ranchers and producers is viable. It's incredibly important to rural communities. It's something obviously that we all truly are passionate about, and I believe we've got a bright future ahead.
What has the LMA done in the last 5 years that has had a significant impact on the industry?
Betty, that's a great question. Again, I think the most significant topic as far as I think all of us are concerned is the animal handling issue. The LMA has been out front. They've been very proactive in their approach to that. With the joint effort in coming up with the software and the technological advancements we've had as far as the training seminars, they're very user-friendly. It makes it very easy for all of us to sit down to not only educate ourselves about animal handling and proper nutrition and welfare and so forth, but it's much easier to do now with that type of equipment backing us up. We can obviously train our employees and eventually, hopefully, train our producers and consigners as well that follow us. So I'm a big proponent of education. I believe the LMA has been in the forefront of that. So I'm an astute follower. So I appreciate it very, very much.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dustin Focht.
Thank you all again.
He sells a lot of cattle at some of the biggest markets in the nation, and they trust him. Look at that batting where he sells on a weekly basis.
Yeah,
Kyle.
Cherokee, Oklahoma, Woodward, Oklahoma. And Woodward's got to be one of the largest feeder cattle markets in that part of the country.
In the nation.
Yeah. Anthony, Kansas as well, and so he certainly makes the rounds, and I'm really excited to see what he brings to the table here. Here's Dustin Focht.
3 and 4 and 5, 27, 7 over here, 8 here, 8 over here, 129, 30, 130, 31, 3 and 4, 135 over here, 4 and 4 and 50 here, 35, 4 and a half, 5, 134, 5 and a half, 135, 50 here, 36 here, and 5 and 50 here, and 6, 135 and a half over here, and 75 over here, 50 here, and 75, 135, 50 here, 5, 75, sold him $1.35.50, put him on buyer 109, that is order 77, 109 on 77. Next cut of these Bodocks. On the same deal, not off the deal. Handle the same way, 645 pounds, John coming in. Look here, good little heifer. 108 over here, 109. 108 over here, and you say 9 over here, on here, 909 over here, 110 over here, 11 over here, 110 over here, 11. 110 over here, you say 11, 12 over here, 113 over here, 1400 over here, 1500 over here, 16, 17 over here, 18, 19. 120, 21, 100 over here, 3. 122 over here, 3 here, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2 over here, 3. 122 over here, and you see 23. Sold them $1.22. That is buyer 113 on 6X. Thank you, partner. 113 on 6X. Go again, 750 pounds, 115 over here, and 16. 115 over here, 116. Thank you, sir. 117 over here, 18 over here, 19. 120, 21 over here, and 3 and 3 and 3 over here, and 2 here, and 3. 122 over here, you see 3 over here, and 2 here, and 3. 122 over here, and 3 and 3 and 3 and 3 and 3 over here, and 2 and 3. Sold him $1.22. Buyer 113 on order 7. Buyer 113 on 7. 730 pounds, John. 118 over here, and 19. 118 on here, get him out of here to 19 over here, and 119 over here, and 20. 121 over here, and 1 over here, and 22. 121 over here, and 3 here, and 3 and 3 and 3 and 3 and 4. 124 over here, and 25 and 6. 125 over here, and you see 6 here, and 5 over here, and 5 and 6. Sold them $1.25. Buyer 113. Order 7. 113 on 7. 805 pounds, 114 over here, 15. 100, thank you, sir. 15, 16 over here, 117 over here, 18, over here, 19, 20. 121 over here, 3 here, 3, 4, 5. 125 over here, 6 here, 7, 7, 8, 8 over here, 930. 129 over here, 130, 31 over here, 131. 130 UC1 over here, 131. 130, 31, sold them $1.30. Buyer 113 on order 8. Buyer 113 on 8. 630-pound green steer. You say, John? 124 over here and 5. 124, thank you, sir. 125 over here and 27, 7 over here and 8 over here and 129, 30. 131 over here and 3 here and 4 and 5. 136 here and 7 and 7 and 8 over here and 139, 40, 40, you see 9 over here and 40. 139 over here and 140 here and 9 over here and you see $1.40. Sold them $1.39. Buyer 121. That is on order 60. 121 on order 60. 780 weight here, John. 113 over here and 14. 113 over here and 114. Thank you, sir. 113 over here and 14. 113 over here and 14. 113 down here. 114 over here and 14. 100 over here and 113 over here and 14. I am $1.13. Conditions here. 114 over here and 13. 100 over here and 114. Sold them $1.13. Buyer 113 on 7X. Buyer 113. 7X is the order. Look at here. Little green steer.
Well, he's stepping up to the plate just like we knew he would, and just like he did yesterday in the interview, this earlier today in the semifinal round, and Dustin Focht rarely disappoints.
Well, and you had to know, drawing number 10, when we talk about getting a mental edge, you're thinking, I got the 10 hole, I've got the last chance to leave a lasting impression on the judges. If it's a close call and they like me, they have the opportunity to score me just ahead of the guy they had. Again, doesn't make it true, but it's your mental edge that you gain in a contest like this. And let's face it, every edge that you feel you get mentally is only a plus. And I can tell you, when he drew that 10 hole, he had a smile on his face, Kyle.
Yeah, he did. He did, and I know just getting into the finals, you know, that, again, kind of the weight off your shoulders. And Dustin's got a great attitude, win, lose, or draw, and that's the great thing about him is that, you know, he's been in this contest, this is 12 times. This is the 12th time he's entered. But I think when he first started going, he had just kind of got into the auction business, just started selling cattle, and you know, we've really seen him develop and grow. But what a spokesman he is, regardless of whether he wears that buckle and drives that truck or not.
Yes, he is, and this is the last draft of the day of the contest, so let's go down to Dustin. Ladies and gentlemen, please tweet us.
I am at 1,175 over here and 12 here and 1,200 over here and 1,175 over here and 12. 1,175 over here and 12 here and 12 and 12. And look at the babies here, half grown. 1,175 over here and 12. I am at 1,175 over here and 12 here and 12 and 12 and 12 over here and 1,175 here and 12. 1,175 over here and 12 here and 12 and 12 and 1,200 over here and 1,175 and 12. 1,175. What do we think here? And a good pairs right here now. 1,000 here now. Thank you, sir. 1,000 and a quarter. 50. 1050 here and 75 over here and 1,100 over here and a quarter. 1,125 over here and 50 here and 1,150. 1,125 here and you both out. Gentlemen, 1,150, 75. 1,175 over here and 50 here and 75. 1,175, 1,200 over here and 12 and 12 and 12 and 1,175. Good calves now. 1,200. I am at 1,175 over here and you see 1,200 over here and 1,200. Sold them to you, sir. 1,175, buyer 177. Just on straightaway, 177 straight. Ladies and gentlemen in Montgomery, thank you so much. Folks here at the Stockyard, God bless you all. We appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Your 2013 World Livestock Auctioneer Champion is
44, 5, 7, 7, 7, 8 here, 8, 8 here, 8, 9, 148, 50 here, 9, 50 here, 9, 49.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Stillwater, Oklahoma, your world champion, Mr. Dustin Focht.
148, 50 here, 9, 50 here, 9, 49.
Wow. I am certainly unprepared for this, so I'll be honest with you all. I've got so many people to thank. You guys are a family, as Bailey had mentioned before me. The opportunity to come and witness what you all hold true and dear to your heart is just, it's very humbling. It starts with your leadership team. I know that I've been here, I believe, 12 years. I've gotten the opportunity to witness Mark Mackey and his staff. Obviously, I know Tim and Jennifer Starks very well. They're near and dear to my heart, so I've gotten to see and experience their leadership on a first-hand basis. But when I look at the staff that Mark has put together, their dedication, their loyalty, their professionalism, what they do for you all on an everyday basis is just absolutely blows me away. To think that I have the opportunity and maybe a platform to go on their behalf, to represent what their ideals are near and dear, obviously, that they work so hard for, is just a very humbling situation that I embrace very, very much. There's so many people in this room that I owe this to. You know, I look down and see some faces that I've seen for 12 years. I don't get to see you guys very often, just once a year in many instances. You know, words don't begin to describe what you guys mean to me. Got to shake Brian Little's hand here as he received his award, and Brian means the world to me. Jay, Romine, all the contestants, Jason Santamasso, everybody. I've met so many friends that I will hold near and dear to my heart from now on. As I think they were talking about David's quote a couple years ago, I often think about what you guys do mean to all of us, and it's just it's a very humbling situation. I will tell you, I will give you everything that I have. I hope that you guys understand that what I'm passionate about is educating folks that may or may not have any idea what we do. I have had the opportunity over the course of many years to talk to youth about livestock production, about livestock sales, about marketing, and I have enjoyed every minute of it. I know we talked about urban consumers and urban areas. After college, I lived in Chicago. I lived in New York. I have had opportunities to do that. A lot of those folks in their 70s, 80s, and 90s had never operated a motorized vehicle. We've got a big bridge to gap, but I embrace that challenge and hope that I have the opportunity to do so on your behalf. So I look forward to seeing each and every one of you. I've got a lot of people, again, to thank. The champions that have gone before me, you guys leave a big shoe. You leave a set of big shoes to try to fill. I think about the phone calls I've received from John Corey and his family. I think about the encouragement from Kyle Shobe, Trent, Matt Lowry, John Shaben, Dan Skills. Just the list could go on and on. This is going to be difficult. I'm going to try to get through it the best I can. I look down and I see a very dear friend of mine who's a champion, who is just an incredible speaker, one that I hold near and dear to my heart. He and his wife have just been incredibly supportive, and that's David and Tina Macedo. David, I appreciate it on everything. Folks, I'll tell you a little bit about me, and then I'm not going to keep you, because I know there's a really, really highly attractive young lady that's going to come up here and sing here in just a minute, and I know a lot of you guys are, get off the stage, partner. Anyway, I get an opportunity every Tuesday morning to wake up and drive to Woodward, Oklahoma, and spend the day with Jerry Nine and his incredible staff. I leave Woodward at about 11 o'clock in the morning after I've sold as fast as I can, and I drive to Anthony, Kansas on Tuesday afternoon, and I get to spend the day with Jay Gates and his family. I get to return home, sleep in my bed. Wednesday morning, I get the opportunity to drive and spend the day with Tim and Jennifer, Macy and Garrett Starks, and now Reese and Riley. I'm very honored to be in their family. I return Fridays back to Woodward, and I get to spend the day with one of the greatest auctioneers that I've ever been around or had the privilege to work with, and that's Tracy Sullivan. Means the world to me. With that, folks, I'd like to also, my family is back home. I know they're watching this. Our text, my battery's about dead, so I apologize. But thank you all again for the opportunity. I look so forward to meeting each and every one of you. If I have not had the opportunity, I embrace it. So again, enjoy your stay here. I'm not going to keep you any longer. Thank you so much. And again, without my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, this wouldn't be possible either. So God bless you all. I appreciate it so very much. Thank you.
You know, there are many champions that have gone in the 50 years, obviously, and each and every one of them have just, they've given their heart and soul, and to walk behind them, it's going to be a task, and I've got my work cut out for me, certainly. I'm so thankful and so honored to have the ability to call myself a fraternity brother, so I'm looking forward to it, really am.